Yo, oh, you caught me without my face on. But hey, check this out. Equipment. Woo! Thank you to Flamingo Farms and everybody who supported us. And we doing big things out here. Whoa! So, I was getting ready to populate the things that I need inside of the cage. So, I wanted to show you, I spray down my little thing. And here's our fresh, unused agar dishes. As you can see, pretty dope, pretty dope. What you really want to look for is any kind of blemishes inside of the agar. They should be flat and clear. You see that? I'm going to try and get out of the way of the light example. This one here seems like it has a little bit of a blemish to it. But I don't see any kind of decoloration to the naked eye. So I don't see a reason why I shouldn't rock it out. Okay, so I'm just going to disinfect. The inside of this bag is probably disinfected, considering this is for experiments and research purposes. There's 5 jars there. That's pretty dope. We got a newcomer to the facilities. Somebody we're going to collaborate with a lot more in the future. Easy Shrooms. You want to get all of the surfaces all together. I think I'm even going to open it up a little bit, because better to have done and not needed to, and then needed to and not done. So that's going to go into the bag. And this one. These are smaller 1-pound bags. I figure I kind of want a good example of success to start popping up more often. So I figure a smaller volume would probably help us out a lot in that. And now that we have fresh agar, we should have a clean, unfettered example of what we want. There might be all sorts of competitors inside of bags. It's just the way nature works. The idea is to let the mycelium establish before they the competitive things can. So we got those 2 in the bag. And just for posterity, I decided I'm going to use some of these bags that I got from moons before as well. Just because we can do a comparison. It's 10 milliliters. We're not going to need 10 milliliters for one bag in a Petri dish. So we'll just see what happens with those. No investment really lost on that. When you're disinfecting, you don't, like, you see me unfolding these and kind of taking the plastic apart and trying to get on the insides of it and all. I'm really trying to preserve an uninfected area. But when you're doing it, make sure that you're not making them looser than they have to be. I just feel like having a tight bag is better than having a loose bag. And you can go ahead and put whatever joke you want to in that one. I'm not touching it. This is for science, and we need to remain mature. Oh, they really take this. This is for educational purposes only. Bam! All right. There we go. Never hurts to make a fresh rag every once in a while. I should probably turn this a little bit. Get a fresh rag a little bit. That way you're not just spreading bullshit. Bag. Hang on a second. So this is a good method of wiping down the fan, getting everything out of the way. You don't want to just keep spreading germs. I guess the majority of these videos is probably going to be on good sterilization methods. So I was just going through some of the cleaning processes, and I figured I would show you guys some of the upgrades we have at the lab. It's pretty dope. Still air box. It's always important to spray down your equipment and make sure they stay sterilized. So I'm using my handy dandy squirter and just some soaked paper towels and just kind of wiping down the surfaces, making sure to disinfect any competing things in there. And this box is good because it'll prevent any kind of particulates that might come from my breath or from the environment down onto the actual specimens themselves. So I'm actually gonna clean up my little R2D2 unit and put some extra HEPA filter on her, and then we're gonna put her inside with the still air box. It's gonna take up a little bit of room, but I think it'll be worth it in the end, and I put the disinfectant treatment to her too. So
I went to the crossroad, I fell down, I